In the last video, I taught you guys how to gain boost advantage when chasing someone. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to gain boost advantage as a defender. And no, the thumbnail you saw is not a clickbait, because majority of the time, when performing the technique that I'm about to teach you, you will be doing absolutely nothing. Today, we'll be taking a look at Shiroaga, a pro Japanese player who is known for his very strong mechanic. What is interesting about him is that when we take a look at his gameplay, it's not super flashy, but he seems to be winning out a lot of the 1v1 duel. And this is a great example of how you can get really far and get really strong in the game without having to learn all the difficult trick, but focusing on the mechanic alone. So here we have Shiroaga, who is pushing up to attack the enemy, but now that he sees Fugunu is chasing him, what do you guys think he's going to do? He have AC available and main. Is he gonna do some sort of spatial movement just to make sure that he won't get hit by the Nu? I mean, you're not gonna be surprised because I already tell you what we're gonna be talking about today. And yeah, he's pretty much just gonna do nothing. Not even a boost dash. He's just gonna let this fall, finish, and just go down to the ground, as you can see here. And then he does another hop. What do you think he's gonna do now? Now he have all this boost because he just landed. Well, as you can see there, he didn't do anything. He just do one hop and just land and recover a boost again. And finally, we have Shiroaga winning out his duel by landing an AC here. The entire chasing interaction, he actually only do two action, which is assist fastball and AC here. He did attempt to do one AC earlier, but he canceled out and didn't shoot it. Before I break down to you that engagement, let me show you this other replay by the newer player from our group, which should represent how average player would take this kind of engagement or interaction. So we see him pushing up here, let go of CSA, and then shoot his sub as well. And then after that, he trying to land there and get hit. And after being noticed by the Fugu, now he's realized that he's gonna be chased. He's trying to move back and he's doing all this spatial movement and trying to shoot back. But at the end, he just got hit. So how come he's doing all this stuff and still get hit compared to Shiroaga, who barely do anything at all? Remember, from what we saw, he only do two aggressive action and the rest are just boost hop and just boost dash and just really basic movement. So that's a lot to be unpacked here. Bear with me. I'll try to do my best and keep things as simple as possible. Now, in terms of attacker and defender, both of them have advantages and disadvantages. But today we are talking about defender, so we'll focus on that. As a defender, there's some clear advantage that you have. The most important one is definitely distance and gap, which is the same thing pretty much. Think about it this way. If someone wanted to chase you, right? Let's just keep everything basic and simple for now. Let's say both the unit is the same unit. It have the same amount of boost dash and same property. In order for a unit to chase one unit, the attacker always have to push their boost in order to close the gap. Because if I boost dash backward one time and then you boost dash forward one time, the gap will always remain the same, correct? So in order for that gap to be closed, the attacker will have to do two boosts. With that said, if they wanted to come closer to me, they will always have less boost than me. Now the game know that defender have such an advantage in that regard, so it penalizes the people who boost dash or move away from their target to move a little bit less. Even then though, it's still really hard for the chaser to catch up if they don't push themselves. I'm sure at this point you already understand the boost basic. The more boost left over you land with, the faster you boost recover. Imagine if I just do one boost hop backward and you wanted to close your gap, you do 3 boosts forwards. Now there's still some distance before you can reach me. You can choose to use all your boosts to actually try to catch me, or you can try to land first. If you push too much, you will take too long to recover your boost. Therefore, there's a window for me to punish, which is exactly what you see here happen in the Shiroaga video, where the Fugu trying to push in and he's trying to recover his boost before he's pushing in further because he want to make sure he have moves to do stuff. And Shiroaga noticed this and take advantage of it. What about the shooting thing? How come he doesn't shoot back even though he have some ammo available? The reason that he doesn't shoot back as much is because every time you shoot back, most shooting in this game have a vernier action which make your unit become still. When you become still, you also lose boost when you're stuck in air in the animation. And even though you use it and you cancel right away, with that millisecond or a 0.5 second, that makes it easier for the opponent to close the gap. So when you watch a lot of pro Japanese play, people who play off the boost advantage, you will see the defender don't shoot back too much unless they think that it's gonna hit or there's large amount of distance that they can attempt without risking it, or they have a lot of boost left and they can try it because if it didn't hit, then it's okay, they still have boost and distance to cover. The shoot back a lot is actually bad because of that reason. Also, as I always say in every video, if you shoot back and it works, that usually just means that your opponent just sucks. But since you're here to improve, you shouldn't be hoping that your opponent just sucks and learn how to be a better player. When you shoot too early, the opponent also still have a lot of boost left, so they can have all this option to still move. But if you let them spend their boost first, then the success rate become much higher. With that said, some stuff can still be shoot for free. For example, if you boost hop backward and you turn your unit around, you can shoot your main for free because it doesn't halt your movement. Additionally, another important thing here is the use of the assist fast fall. You can see that while he have it already, he doesn't use it unless there's a reason to do so. If you don't use the assist fast fall as an aggressive land stealing that I explained in the other video, go watch that if you don't know what that is. As a defender, you can use it to fix your mistake. Like when you accidentally overspend your boost, you can use it to fix it and land safely. There is this one saying by the Japanese pro, in this game, the person who wake the best win. That saying is pretty much describe this tactic. So if there's no need for you to do anything, if the boost hop alone will allow you to dodge stuff because either there's enough distance so you can land and recover your boost and re-boost hop, you don't need to add all the spatial movement. You don't need to do step boost dash, you don't need to do army ken. You can just boost hop and land and just holding the chase, just keep kiting back slowly and just wait for the situation where the opponent get tired of you and push in too much and punish them with your base 2 for that situation. Okay, so one last time, Shiroga see the Zeta coming in here and he just fall all the way down here until he saw the Zeta animation that is going to shoot the cannon. He then add the boost dash. If he didn't see the cannon coming up there, he would just fall and recover the boost. So it's really not easy to be this disciplined and wake this well, but it is a good thing to learn if you want to play at the highest level. Lastly, I just want to clarify that this tactic is mainly for when people are chasing you and you wanted to kite and doing 1v1. There is no point to hold your boost too much or hold your ammo too much when the game is neutral and you have distance. Or when nobody is looking at you, it is okay to push your boost and do a little bit more vernier attack. To summarize, as a defender, you already have a boost advantage since people will already have to force their boost to close up the gap. The only way that you will lose that advantage is if you use too much vernier attack and waste boost on an action that you don't have to do. If you learned anything useful today, don't forget to give this video a like. And if you haven't watched this video first, you can watch this next one about how to get boost advantage as an attacker.